Hey, thank you for joining me. I just got to hour 96, and I'm very concerned with what I'm seeing. Very, very concerned. North Atlantic, guys. Okay, let's look at this. Yeah. Johnny, we have an emergency.
What happened?
Yeah, this is urgent. The European may show out U.S. landfall. This is bad. It's loading. The European is loading, and it has a potential East Coast landfall. Okay, here's why I'm saying this. Because the... Okay. Okay, so 12Z, it looked like the 12Z run will show Hurricane Lee go out to sea. I mean, Hurricane, Margot, Invest 96L may potentially have the system go out to sea, right? Well, right now, Johnny, from what I'm seeing, this may not happen. Lee may actually... There's a good chance that Hurricane Lee may actually go up the coast.
Really?
Yeah.
That ain't good.
Yeah, it's not good, Johnny. This is bad.
But isn't it gonna be a weak hurricane?
Johnny, 922 millibars. That's not a weak hurricane, Johnny.
Wait a second. Where are you seeing this at?
The EC Fast, I'm live right now.
I don't see you live.
Johnny, I just went live.
Wait, just went live.
Just now. Johnny, this is bad. This is really bad. It's loading right now. Let's look at the last run. The last 0Z run. Look at this, 928. But look at this high pressure system. So 12Z run, gave a glimmer of hope. So right here, 96L / Margot looks like, oh, look at this. I'm going to go under this high pressure system, and I'm going to go west, right? Allowing Lee to have a path out to sea, right?
Yeah, I know.
Right.
There it is, I see it.
All right. So right now, so 12Z, all right.
Are you sure it's going to the East Coast? Because I don't see it.
All right.
Where is it at, bro? I don't see it.
Okay, right here, that's Margot. This is Lee. This is yesterday's run. Margot. Yeah, it hasn't been named yet, but yeah, it's basically... So there's two possibilities. One, this system will slide under this hyper... Okay, look at the 12Z run right here, right?
I'm looking.
So yesterday 12Z run had basically the same thing happening. Yeah. Trying to have the same thing. But with each run, I'm getting more and more concerned. First of all, you have a stronger high pressure system right here. Stronger high.
What's on that red?
High pressure. That's high pressure. So here, 0Z, right here, look at this. Further north, look at this. Margot, right here, is further north and east. Margot has a path out to sea, like this. So Margot has a path.
Really?
Yes, Margot has a path out to sea. With the 12Z run, Johnny, with the 12Z run, Margot, here's the thing about Margot.
What about it?
Let's see what 920 hour 144 brings, but this is really bad. And because it is weaker than expected, you see how it's going further west? A few days ago, Johnny, just a few days ago, European was saying, oh, look at this, it's going to be going out to sea. It's going to... European was saying, look at this right now, where we are now. A few days ago, kind of had a similar setup, right? But now look. It looks different, right? Stronger system. Look how it trended it. Boom. and then boom.
Ancient pyramids found off the coast of New Orleans? What?
Johnny, let's talk about the storm right now.
Storm is going to be deadly. It's going to cause issues.
I mean, it still could go out to sea, but right now I am very, very concerned with what I'm seeing. Johnny, can you get my live stream out there, please? No one's watching, please.
Oh, okay.
Can you,
I will do that.
can you like, because people need to know this. Johnny, this is bad. Oh yeah, Johnny, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad, Johnny. Yep, this is exactly what I was afraid of. Yep, this is exactly what I was afraid of. Lee is not going out to sea. You see this area of low pressure right here? Upper dynamics 500 millibars. Yes. Okay, this may get Lee out to sea. Let's hope. There's hoping that it could potentially get Lee out to sea. Okay, you see this? It's this upper level low that could get Lee out to sea right here. But then but the issue is if it wraps too quickly, it may not get Lee out to sea. I mean, look at this.
Wow, look at that. It's going to cause destruction and death. I'm kidding, it's not. Well, it might. For boaters.
Johnny, hold on. Hour 144. Okay, 567. It is a little further south and west.
Uh-oh.
That's good. No. The upper level low.
Oh?
No, I'm talking about the system here.
It's going to go in the Gulf. Oh, no.
No, Johnny, it's not going to go in the Gulf.
Oh.
See this area of low pressure here?
It looks like eyes.
It could potentially. So, Johnny, this system right here could be the saving grace. If it ends up further south, you could pick up Lee and take it out to sea. But then again, if it gets under this second area of high pressure, it could potentially impact the East Coast. So there is a little bit of a saving grace.
Oh, no. This is going to be... Oh, with that high pressure system being... that's scary.
Okay. So you see this right here?
What do you think it's going to do?
Let's see. This high... Johnny, hold on. Johnny, hold on. Johnny, just hold on for a minute. Okay. Well, let me see how amplified it is, the amplification of the trough. Not very amplified. Let me also look at the southern extent of it. So yeah, it is further south. I'm looking at the heights right now. But again, it's more amplified. It's more amplified right now here. See, it's less amplified here. It's colder aloft. Yes, it's colder. But also you have stronger high, 1028 versus 1026. So right here, let's see what it's going to do in 24 hours. I'm trying to forecast where the low pressure system would form. So based on what I'm seeing right now, the surface low should form somewhere, I would say a little further south, maybe down here. So I just got bit by a mosquito. Alright. Alright, let's see. So based on the amplification right here, so hold on, Johnny. So we still have these two high pressure systems. There's no low here, but if this can, Yeah, you see how this part is a little further south?
Yep. I thought they would have recons, but they don't.
Okay, let's see where it's going to be in hour 168, right? See, he's going west-northwest here. Here, but let's see.
This hurricane looks lopsided. I don't see why people are saying, "Oh, it's gonna do something." It's lopsided. What's it gonna do? Nothing.
Hold on, Johnny. That's a problem because it's lopsided. It's weak. It may go further west. All right, Johnny. Let's see. You see?
So you think it'd be?
You see how the amplification? Johnny, hold on. You see how the amplification isn't very sharp here? It's kind of like,
No.
But here, it's a little sharper, but also it's a little further south, just a bit.
Oh boy, that's terrifying.
So let's look at 500
Wait a
millibar
minute.
height anomaly.
It looks like it's surrounded by a high pressure.
I know. This is higher high pressure. So let's look at surface. We're looking at the surface right now. So here, Johnny, this is where it looks like the low pressure would form here, right?
Yep.
And then goes up here. But
Right.
here, it looks like it's kind of doing the same thing. But you see how you have so you have lower pressures here. There's just an elongated area of low pressure. All right. This is worth watching, Johnny.
Yeah, this is a scary event. It's gonna cause death.
Well, I wouldn't say it's going to cause death, but it is scary, Johnny. So again, let's look at 500 millibar anomaly. 500 millibar, right? Let's look at upper dynamics. 500 millibar heights. Okay, I'm waiting for hour 168 right now.
168.
Yeah. So right here, here's Hurricane Lee at hour 144. Here's an upper level trough here. However,
Yeah.
it here leaves behind a piece of energy. You can see right here, right? It leaves behind a piece of energy, and this tries to force the system to go northwestward. This is hour 168 yesterday, which is 144 now. Here, I don't see that. So there is a chance this system could be forced maybe out to sea. Let's hope. Let's hope. All right. Here's the center. Lower dynamics. Let's look at mean surface level pressure anomaly.
I say it's gonna make landfall.
You say it's going to make landfall?
Somewhere, but I don't know where.
Yep, it looks like it may go out to sea, Johnny. Look at this. Look at this. Look.
Wait a minute. You say it's gonna make landfall. Wait, hold up. You say it's a big issue for the East Coast.
Okay. Johnny, look at this right here. Let's look at lower dynamics.
You're delayed.
I know, there's always a delay. Johnny, look. Here's Lee. Here's your high pressure system. There's two possibilities here. One, it would go like this. Now Lee has another path out, not from this system, but from this upper level low.
Upper level. Wait.
This upper level low may allow Lee to go out to sea. Okay.
Is that trough? Is that thing over Ohio the trough?
Okay.
And you changed it. Dang it. I was looking at something.
Hold on, Johnny.
It needs to go into the Gulf.
If Lee, okay, if this upper level trough ends up being just a little further north, we could have an East Coast landfall because last night, so Lee makes that northwest turn, right? But here's a problem.
Do you see the thing over Ohio that I'm talking about?
Yes, this.
What is that?
That's an upper level low. Is this upper level low going to become a cutoff low and die southward, or is it going to be part of the jet stream and go out to sea? This is why I'm wondering. Now I'm going to be looking at the surface level pressure.
This is kind of scary.
Okay,
bro.
here's a surface low right here. You have a high pressure system here.
Anonymously?
So you have a high pressure system here over southeast Canada. This is kind of like a blocking pattern. Keep in mind you have very warm waters here.
Warm waters.
Yeah, so you have very warm waters here. And now you're having an upper level low here. You're having blocking high right over Greenland. Look at this.
Yeah.
You have this big area of high pressure. So what is going to happen? Hold on. Is this upper level low going to cut off, swoop down, and potentially force Lee to go west? Or is the upper level low going to reattach to the jet stream, get sucked out, and then open a path for Lee to go out to sea? So there's two possibilities. 1 and 2. So it doesn't look like New England will get hit, but it looks like either mid-Atlantic, northeast, or out to sea. So there's two possibilities here right now that I'm looking at.
Where do you think it's going to go?
Right now it's hard to tell. I don't want to say, okay, it's going to do this. No, right now, there's just two possibilities. Because it's Johnny. I'm trying to talk. Hard. Yeah, it's okay. All right. So right here, there's two. As I said, there are two possibilities. This right here was part of the jet stream, but it looks like it's trying to cut off. It's trying to cut off. It could still be part of the jet stream. So let's look at 850 millibar winds, right?
Yep.
Again, lower dynamics, 850, 850. All right.
This is going to be a very irrelevant question, but can a very full storage cause your phone to be slow?
Okay. Yes, it can. Okay, this is not good. Absolutely. So right here, you see how this is being forced northward? Yeah, you see this right here? You see this right here, right? You see how this high... Oh, Johnny, hold on. You see how this is building up? See how this is becoming more amplified? Now 192? Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. This is... I don't really see a path for this storm to go out to sea.
I say it's going to impact the coast.
Yeah, eastern New England, definitely. Definitely impact eastern New England. Here's your blocking high right here. Yeah, and this storm will try to you see how there's going to be this low right here? This may actually... there's a chance that... Okay, you see right here? Okay, so there's area of low pressure here. Upper dynamics, 500 millibars. So this is opening up a path here. So, yeah. But also, look how you have very high heights here. This may try to go northward and pull Lee northward. So eastern New England, be on the lookout for this storm. This is kind of what's been going on lately. A lower MSLP anomaly. Again. Very high heights here. Very strong heights here. I'm not saying it's going to go like here, but it is going to basically... Now, I'm expecting a landfall. somewhere between New York and eastern Maine. So this entire area is under the threat for next Friday. I know it looks like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out to sea, but remember what 1938 New England hurricane did. It was a little different outcome. You had a trough here, you had a high here, and it basically forced the storm to just basically go up the coast. So upper dynamics, 500 millibars. Okay. Yeah. Oh, for the last video. Okay. Okay. How am I at 8 likes? I just started this video. Alright guys, so this is Hurricane Lee right here. EC fast right now. Okay. So this is not going to happen. You know, we're not going to have that cutoff low here. So instead, I'm in a lot of pain right now. Hold on, guys. This is really bad. So here you're having a high pressure system. This is your high pressure system at 500 millibars. So high pressure aloft. It's still possible it could curve like this. So potentially landfall somewhere in the Bay of Fundy. Bay of Fundy, it still could do anything like that. I mean, this is really bad, guys. How do I have more likes? How do I have more likes and views? I don't know. But guys, if this happens, this might be the best case scenario, potentially. What? I'm at the euro right now. I'm looking at the euro. Okay, so this may open up a path for the storm to go north-northeast. So what? Yeah, this right here. So I'm at hour 192. We're still at 192. Okay, there we go. New updates just coming in right now for the European. Let's go to upper dynamics. 500 millibar height anomaly. All right. My expectation data would be somewhere here. And this would be somewhere over here. Yep, there we go. Yep. No way out, guys. No way out. This is bad. Straight into Maine. Straight into Maine. You know, I mean, it looks like it would want to go up here, you know, possibly curve, but so here's the thing. Yeah, there's your little, you know, upper level low, and there's some lower heights aloft. You know, that's if it digs all the way here. If it's just a little further north, this system could be all the way here in New York City. So, yeah. Yeah, this, guys, is bad. The European ensemble, the EC Fast, is showing a track which I really do not like. So here it is going to be Margot right here. Here you have a very strong high pressure aloft. Keep in mind this is still about 9 days out. This high pressure system, this trough, could be further north. Keep in mind last night it was doing this. So keep in mind that a lot can still change. But going out to sea, you can't really fight against this behemoth of a high pressure system. So yeah, its only path is to basically take it right into far eastern New England, Maine or western Nova Scotia. This is going to be a really bad day for Atlantic Canada and Maine. You're not going to be dealing with a Cat 3, Cat 4, but they're going to be dealing with a pretty strong system. First of all, you have a major opening here, so floodgates have opened. And really, its only path is to basically take the path of least resistance. But of course, as time goes on, it'll probably, the system would want to try to go around the high. So its only solution is to make a landfall somewhere in Maine, Nova Scotia. I have 8 likes. I don't know how, but apparently. So let's see what happens in the next hour. I personally think this is pretty unlikely, considering how strong this area of high pressure is, and this very weak cold front. I personally believe that whatever high pressure forms, whatever upper level low forms, this would probably most likely stay to the north. I don't think it's going to dig all the way in like this. I think it will do something more like this. Yes? What? What, Johnny?
In your honest opinion, if you gotta take your own forecast, your own knowledge, where do you
Right now, steering currents are very weak, especially Tuesday through Thursday. It's going to have very weak steering currents. Oh, hour 2:16. Oh, never mind. Steering currents are going to be very weak at this point in time. So, really, what's going to determine whether it's going to go out to sea is this high pressure system. I do think an East Coast landfall is likely in the Northeast. No, I think on Saturday we will likely have a landfall somewhere in eastern New England, Atlantic Canada. Yeah, Johnny. I'm gonna be in New York City on next Friday. No, Johnny, I'm not going to Maine. I'm gonna be in New York City. Yeah, Johnny, look. I don't have the money to travel all the way out there. It's really expensive. I'm gonna be in New York City with my family for Rosh Hashanah. And if the hurricane comes there, great. That'll be great. If I get to see the hurricane. But if it doesn't, whatever. I'm looking forward to this winter because it's gonna be very snowy. Johnny, you see this low? You see this low right here? Okay. So this low and this low merge together, basically. I mean, the models keep on shifting around. Look at this for an instance. Then this, and now this. So, Johnny, the models keep on shifting around. Hold on, Johnny. Hold on. North America. Yeah, so New England really needs to watch out. Huh? Johnny, hold on. So Johnny, you see this right here? So this area of low pressure and this low here merge, which gives this system a path of least resistance into Maine, and then into basically Quebec. That's what it looks like. Or basically something like this. Skirting by Atlantic Canada. I mean, it's going to take a similar track to Hurricane Earl back in 2000. Well, not Earl. ...2009 Atlantic hurricane season, or 2000. What was that? 2008. Yeah. No, Hurricane Kyle. I think. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna kind of do something similar to Hurricane Kyle. Yep, Tropical Storm Kyle. Yeah, so Kyle. Yeah, now I remember Kyle. Kyle happened, and then we had thunderstorms wrapping around. Yeah, Hurricane Noel. I remember that storm like it was yesterday. Hurricane Noel. Hurricane Noel was a hurricane, and then it became extratropical. This is basically kind of a precursor to Sandy. It's still loading. No, it's here. All right, let's go to North America, North Atlantic. I believe now it will be, let's see. I think it's going to be somewhere over Nova Scotia. Yep, there we go, right over Nova Scotia, just as I expected. Yeah, in Atlantic Canada. Yep. So basically, like Hurricane Kyle. Yeah, but that's what this model is saying, Johnny. But guess what? That's only, Johnny, this is only if this upper level low digs further to the south. If it doesn't, if that doesn't happen, Johnny, this high is going to force the storm to go further west. If this is just a little further north. Frankie McDonald. Yeah, he's going to be really excited. But Nova Scotia, but they always get hurricanes, Johnny. Nova Scotia is like the North Carolina of Canada. They get hurricanes all the time. Anyway, guys, I'm going very often. Near zero. All right, Johnny. All right, guys, I'm going to bed. Thank you for watching. I was just waiting for the EC fast load. Good night. All right, Johnny, I'm going to bed.